Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my video. And Corey, if you're watching this, you better have done your homework. You better stop playing those Pokemon games. I know how you are. Better get those freaking C's to an A next time I see you. That's right. Anyways, off topic here. I'm here to actually talk about my house. And now here, you're probably thinking, what the hell is wrong with your house? As you can see from the title, it is a very, I don't know, haunted house, I guess. Starting from the beginning, this house was built in 1971, and honestly, it's probably 45 years old. Yeah, 45 years old. It doesn't feel really old now, because honestly, you think 45 is really not that old, but when you say 1971, yeah, that seems kind of old to me. I've had multiple paranormal experience. I was about to say activity. I've had multiple ghost experience. I can tell you one thing. There is a little kid here. I don't know if it's a little boy or a little girl, but I do know for sure that there is a little kid here. A lot of people that lived in my house, like me, my mom, my dad, my brother. My brother never really spoke anything about it except for one experience that did happen, but you know, I'm not gonna talk about that. If you want me to, let me know. I will talk about it, but for now I'm going to talk about my experiences and and what happened. First and foremost, my earliest experience that I remember was when I was a little kid. I was still in elementary school, and that was when I was still sharing a bedroom with my little brother. We had the lights turned off, and there was this fish tank that was the only thing that was illuminating light in the room. It was very dim, but there was still some kind of light. And I remember I woken up like late at night, probably maybe around 2 or 3 in the morning, and I remember I turned to my brother's side of the room, and there was this figure at my brother's side. It was kneeling down, and it looked like it was praying. It freaked me out because it had like kind of a green glow to the figure. So I was just like, when I saw that, I like immediately freaked out, and I was like, what the fuck? So I remember I pulled the blanket over my head, and I was just like telling myself, like, go back to sleep, go back to sleep, go back to sleep, please. And eventually I ended up knocking out, and I woke up the next morning still wondering till this day what I really saw. I know for a fact that it was a child or some kind of young figure that was at my brother's bedside. I can tell you that for a fact. Like, my next experience that I had that I felt was a little kid was I had just gotten home from senior prom, and I was really exhausted. When I came home, my parents told me, you know, go in and get changed. We're gonna go to LA to go see your little cousin. So I was like, alright. So I went to go change out of my dress. I changed to something comfy, and because I was so exhausted, I ended up, you know, knocking out on my couch in my room. And I freaking, like, I remember the next thing, I woke up to like someone pushing me. I was pretty much facing the wall, and so I didn't see what was, you know, actually pushing me, but I felt someone was like, you know, trying to push me, like trying to wake me up. Like, you know how little kids just like when they're really bored and they want to play with you, they'll like wake you up, shake you up, and like, oh, come on, let's play. That's exactly how I felt. And here's the thing, I don't have any little kids in my house. I mean, like, the only thing I have is my little brother, but he's 2 years younger than me. So like, he wouldn't wake me up and be like, come on, let's play, especially like late at night. But I just felt like this kid wanted to freaking play, and I was just so exhausted. I just told him to stop, because I didn't turn around, but I kind of like just like moved my arm to the back, like, no, just leave me alone, you know, let me sleep. But so the pushing had stopped for probably about a good few seconds, and then they started to push me again, and yet again, because I was so exhausted, I was like, you know, stop, leave me alone. The next morning, I had woken up, and I realized, I'm like, oh shoot, we were supposed to go to LA. So I go downstairs, I talk to my mom, and I was like, did you guys ever wake me up? They're like, no, we ended up falling asleep. And I was like, someone woke me up last night, and I remember my mom told me that everybody was asleep. So I don't, like, honestly, I do not know who had woken me up that night and who wanted to play with me, but it was something. And till this day, I honestly don't know what had woken me up. But honestly, as you can tell, it was like, you could only think of a little kid. No fucking grown-up is gonna wake you up and be like, hey, let's play, wake up. No, it's mostly the little kid, don't you think? Another experience that I know that there's a kid spirit here is my mom experienced. She was getting ready for work, and usually her routine is that she wakes up extra early so that she can get ready for work, and before she's done she would wake us up to get ready for school. My mom is getting ready. She could hear like a little kid running like up and down the hallway outside of her door, and she could hear someone calling out, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." And she stops and she thinks like, that's weird, the kids are up already. She goes to our room that me and my brother both share, and we're still asleep. She goes back to her room and she continues to get ready. She hears it again. She hears someone calling out, "Mommy, mommy." She hears someone, you know, running up and down the stairs, and she goes, checks up on us again, and we're still asleep. But honestly, those are 3 experiences in my house that I know that there's a little kid here. I also do know that there is another spirit here as well, but I don't know. It could be an older spirit or something, but that's really hard to tell. But I'm gonna post that a different video because I'm gonna keep this one short and simple and one subject at a time. So if you like ghost stories and like hearing these things, then please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because I will be posting more of my and, you know, my cousins and my mom's, my dad's, my brother's experience here in my house. I don't normally think that these spirits are bad, but I do know that we do have some type of spirit here. Spirits, plural. If you really like these videos and like to hear more of my personal experience, or, you know, my family members' personal experience, please give my video a thumbs up and subscribe because I will be posting more soon. Thank you!